Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives spoilers for September 25th indicate that Chanel Di Mera's character will come to understand that the new body and soul storyline requires some intimacy with Alex Kiriaki's character. Chanel may be a little anxious to hear that news, but she will want to do everything in her power to make Faith and Arrow's love seem real. Fortunately, because the body and soul photoshoot is quickly approaching, Chanel and Alex will get a little practice run. Eric Brady will take a ton of pictures, some of which will show off romantic moments between Alex and Chanel. According to Days teasers, Chanel and Alex will put on quite the show for the cameras, but Johnny, who is envious, might find it a bit too authentic. Johnny will therefore feel compelled to step in during Alex and Chanel's impending romantic encounter. Fans of DOL can anticipate Johnny bugging Leo Stark, Greg Rickhart, to rewrite some of the material, forcing him to alter what is written for Faith and Arrow. As soon as Alex and Chanel's on-set intimacy is reduced, Johnny ought to feel better about the situation. Naturally, Chanel will not be happy to learn that Johnny has been making changes without her knowing. According to Days spoilers, this will result in a major altercation later this week. Watch Chanel's indignant response to Johnny's audacious maneuver. There will be more drama in the interim pertaining to the previously mentioned body and soul photo session. Conflict arises since it turns out that Bonnie Kiriakis, Judy Evans, and Hattie Adams, Deidre Hall, will appear for the photos wearing the same dress. Since Hattie is, in her opinion, the star of the show, she should be allowed to wear anything she pleases. Bonnie won't agree with her and will insist that Hattie remove that garment immediately. According to Days teasers, Bonnie will attempt to pull Hattie's dress off her because she won't change. There will be a great deal of animosity because Hattie will try to do the same thing to Bonnie in retaliation. Brady, Kate Roberts, and Eric Abe Carver and Stephanie Johnson will be witness to the entire altercation, so they will step in if things go out of control. According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Hattie and Bonnie will have to cooperate for the benefit of the program. As a result, we'll be providing you with additional predictions regarding the likelihood of peace. Spoilers for September 25th, 2024, on Days of Our Lives are available. Fans might anticipate a battle between Bonnie Lockhart Kiriakis and others during the body and soul picture shoot in tomorrow's episode. Johnny Di Mera and Leo Stark square off. Observing our daily lives. Additionally, Chanel Dupree Di Mera learns that she must do personal sequences with Alex Kiriakis. Discover what will happen in the upcoming Peacock soap opera episode by continuing to read. DOL spoilers regarding the announcement that a body and soul photo session would be held to promote the new cast. But there's mayhem and drama when Bonnie and Hattie Adams don the same garment. Hattie and Bonnie struggle over the outfit while Stephanie Johnson, Johnny, and Kate Roberts Brady only gaze in shock. Fans will witness Chanel make an unsettling revelation. Chanel enjoys an entire day on set with everyone else. They have to film a complete episode in a single day, as was mentioned in the Monday airing. Chanel will learn that she is expected to have a private moment with Alex on camera while she reads her scripts. According to spoilers for Tuesday, September 24's episode of Days of Our Lives, Johnny will read the body and soul scripts with Chanel. Chanel will be anxious and tense, and Johnny will lose it. Johnny is going to approach Leo and ask for some revisions. But just because Johnny is furious, Leo probably isn't going to change scenes. If Leo is going to have problems with Chanel's on-screen love relationships, he may argue that Johnny and Chanel shouldn't be co-workers on the same program. It's not like Chanel and Alex are strangers, there is some tumultuous history here as well. Plus, Johnny might have to deal with it or find another job if Chanel and Alex really do turn heads on screen. On Tuesday, September 24th, fans can also anticipate Kate to worry how this jumble of a cast is going to make the body and soul enterprise work. There's usually mayhem on set, even if the show hasn't even debuted yet, and Katie has a lot riding on this. Viewers may also witness the events surrounding Connie Viniski now that she is under police custody. Connie looked like she was headed toward Bayview, so maybe some familiar people would greet her when she got back. What storyline on Tuesday, September 24th, 2024, are you most excited to see? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Don't forget to keep watching Peacock Soap Opera to see what happens next. There will be some intriguing cast changes in Salem during the week of September 23rd to 27th, according to Days of Our Lives spoilers. Who will make a dramatic debut and whose well-known figure is scheduled to return? View all the juicy information below. Spoilers for Days of Our Lives. Sophia Choi stars Madeline Keynes will be reprising her role as Sophia Choi, according to the POT.DOL spoilers for the week of September 23rd to 27th. She will appear in the episodes scheduled for Wednesday, September 25th, and Thursday, September 26th. The teaser for next week's episode of Days features Holly Jonas's Ashley Puzimis, ex-boyfriend attempting to get closer to Tate Black, Leo Howard, during Wednesday's episode. Sophia tells Tate, "I always pay attention to you," and puts her hand on his hand, which just so happens to be on his leg. Will Sophia be able to get Holly's guy to want her? It will be up to the fans to find out. Watch for sequences with Sophia and Fiona Cook, Serena Scott Thomas, in the bistro during Thursday's performance. How will these two characters communicate with each other? DOL spoilers, a new henchman has arrived. Brian D. Cohen has been brought in to play the character of Henchman Across Town and will appear in the shows on Wednesday, September 25th, and Thursday, September 26th. Viewers can anticipate moments with Paul Telfer's Xander Kyriakis, in which the two craft a terrible plan for Eric Martsolf's Brady Black. According to this week's Days teaser video, Xander intends to shoot Brady and will probably enlist the aid of this new henchman. Because Xandy thinks Brady was the driver behind Sarah Kyriakis' Lindsay Godfrey hit and run, he is driven to exact revenge on his nephew. But will he actually pull the trigger on this planned retaliation? Or will someone be able to stop him before it's too late? Billy was anything from a gold-plated hooker when she arrived in Salem. She did, however, give her all to whatever she did, even though her cocaine addiction cost her that singing gig. Luckily, in one of the cutest meet-cute stories ever, she met her hero, Beau Brady, played at the time by Robert Kelker Kelly, and her heart also served her well, as, in a way, did that bothersome drug habit. On a gloomy, dark night on the Salem Pier, Billy was attempting to purchase ecstasy from an Erie drug dealer. When Beau arrived and took her into custody, Billy attempted to disarm him as he was encircling her in what we believe to be improper police protocol. But whatever it was explosive, and a love affair for the ages quickly blossomed between them. Billy's life was quickly transformed by the two of them, who helped her kick her drug habit, found her a place to live, and even launched her own cosmetics line, Countess Wilhelmina. But all of that was only the introduction. Keeping with the Law and Order motif, Billy and Beau's love didn't really develop until she was on trial for the murder of Austin's violent father, Curtis. Is there anything more romantic than that? Upon the identification of Stefano Di Mera as the real killer and the revelation of Kate Roberts as the mother of Austin and Billy, it appeared that a happy ending was imminent for this destitute and broken young lady who had come to Salem in an attempt to escape her terrible past. She made her home with Beau and began living the idyllic life she had always imagined. It was not to be, though. It did not take long for Billy to recognize that Beau's ex will always retain a special place in his heart once Hope/Gina returned to Salem. Billy ultimately left town to give Beau and Hope their own happy ending, even though it took a few tries. Billy's first assignment in Salem ended, but she hasn't gone far, at least not for very long. Nearly as much as her portrayer, the heroine has changed throughout the years. She has managed a cosmetics company, attended the police school, become a member of the ISA, and even pretended to be amnesic following a meteor strike. Alright, after a meteor struck her car, but that's not as exciting to say. She appears and disappears, occasionally revealing a new face, but more often than not, the incomparable Rinna resumes her role. It seems like the right time to bring her back after her stint on Days of Our Lives, Beyond Salem and Bo's comeback in Beyond Salem, Chapter 2. Alternatively, because Bo and Hope will be returning to Salem this spring, it seems like the ideal time Bo, that is, awake and, most importantly, himself.